In the quiet English city of Gloucester, behind the unassuming facade of 25 Cromwell Street, lay a house of unimaginable horrors. This was the home of Fred and Rose West, a seemingly ordinary couple who for over 2 decades carried out a sadistic campaign of abduction, sexual abuse, torture and murder. Their victims, mostly vulnerable young women, including one of their own daughters, were systematically brutalized and then buried beneath the floorboards and in the garden of their suburban home. The shocking discovery of human remains in 1994 would unravel one of Britain's most infamous and disturbing criminal cases, exposing a depth of depravity that continues to haunt the public consciousness. This is the story of the house on Cromwell Street. Fred West was born into a troubled family in rural Herefordshire, England. His childhood was marked by violence, abuse, and a chilling lack of empathy. Rose Letts too grew up in a fractured home, her early years shadowed by instability and cruelty. When Fred and Rose met in the late 1960s, their connection was instant and dangerous. Together they formed a partnership built on manipulation, control, and shared depravity. The Wests soon moved into 25 Cromwell Street, a seemingly ordinary house that would become the stage for their unspeakable acts. Neighbours noticed odd behaviour, strange noises, young women coming and going, and a sense of unease that clung to the house. Behind closed doors, Fred and Rose began their reign of terror, luring vulnerable young women with promises of work or shelter, only to subject them to unimaginable cruelty. The warning signs were there, but few could imagine the true horror unfolding within those walls. The darkness at Cromwell Street was only just beginning to reveal itself. Fred and Rose West lured vulnerable young women to their home, using charm and false promises to gain their trust. Once inside, the victims were trapped in a nightmare of cruelty. The couple's methods were methodical and sadistic: abduction, prolonged torture, and ultimately murder. The horrors were hidden behind closed doors for years. Neighbours noticed little, but the West's children lived in constant fear, surrounded by secrets and violence that no one dared to expose. In 1994, a police investigation into a missing person led detectives to Cromwell Street. What they found would shock the nation. As officers dug beneath the floorboards and in the garden, they uncovered the remains of multiple victims, each discovery more horrifying than the last. News of the gruesome finds spread quickly. Headlines screamed of the House of Horrors as the scale of the West's crimes became clear. Fred West was arrested and later took his own life in prison, leaving Rose to stand trial alone.